Oh, there we are. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. That's my friend Rhonda Wada. Oh,
Morning.
You got that mug again. You don't wash your mugs in between coffees.
You see all those stains up there?
Yeah.
That's probably from I don't know. I don't ever wash my coffee mug ever. What's the point? Why?
All right.
Seriously, why?
I woke up very, very sad this morning, Ron. Very, very sad. You want to guess why?
You can't find your dolly?
Is it because we tested a nuke while everyone was sleeping, while you're all snug in your bed? The United States of America tested a doomsday nuke. Is that what's making me sad? No, that's not making me sad this morning, Ron. I just found out that The Bear. Do you watch The Bear?
It's going to be the 5th and final season of The Bear.
Ron, why'd you let me be the guy that gets to
you asked me.
The show that I love, The Bear, is ending after its the 5th season, which I think is already filmed, and that's gonna be on later this year, and that's gonna be it for The Bear. So I woke up kind of sad. I love that show.
You know why they canceled it? Who's the lead in there? What's his name? Do you know his name?
I forgot. The guy from Shameless and the guy that played the Bruce.
The reason they canceled The Bear is because his movie about Bruce Springsteen was so bad. They said, fuck it.
The movie was so bad that the guy that plays a chef in The Bear, now he's got to be a real chef in real life. That's how bad the movie was with Springsteen.
I think some of the comments from the show The Bear was, if you were thinking about being a chef and then watch this show, you would find a different career. Is that true?
My brother's a chef.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! And Carl was a chef. I mean,
that's right.
It's a nightmare of a job.
So here's something else. Here's something else we kind of have in common is we have this theme of chefs in our lives because my father was a chef.
Oh, that's right. I was telling my wife yesterday as I'm cutting meat, I said I could never be a chef because just the cutting of everything that you have to do in the kitchen would drive me nuts. And then I realized I just got to get a much sharper knife for my cutting.
This is what I don't think people really truly understand about being a chef in a restaurant, particularly like in New York City, because my father was a chef. Yeah. Let me put it this way. My father was a chef. He owned like restaurant bars, but he also did all the cooking.
Okay.
He had 3 fucking heart attacks. He went through 3 fucking pacemakers. The stress of cooking in a restaurant is, they say the stress of cooking in a restaurant is like similar to being like a fighter, like a fighter pilot or like conducting an orchestra, because everything is so time sensitive.
Right.
Everything's time sensitive.
Oh yeah, man. It's not fun. And then if you're not getting the customers, that's driving you nuts.
And I don't know if this is a stereotype or not, but this is what I observed personally.
Yeah.
There's a high percentage of chefs back when back in the day, high percentage of chefs.
Can I?
What am I going to say?
Can I answer it?
Go ahead.
High rate of suicide.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but
early death, or drug addicts.
Yeah, listen. Almost every chef I worked with had an issue with alcohol,
right?
Or actually, that wasn't even the drug of choice. If you're in the kitchen, it was.
You know what the drug of choice is?
I mean, you even talked about it with
just throwing their fingernails to scrape the pots clean before they could get a good cleaning in.
You even commented that Carl was dabbling in that.
Carl, let's leave the Carl alone.
Yeah.
No, Carl was taking care of things at the end of his life, believe it or not. Okay. We got Richie Rich on the screen. I know you got stuff, Ron, but because Richie Rich is here and he's saying who the man, I actually got who the man today.
Oh, I didn't prepare
today for you, Ron.
I didn't prepare who the man, but I'll come up with something later. But who do you got?
Well, I mean, you got to like think maybe Trump's up there for this war thing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
I already got someone. Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
No, I got somebody, but go ahead. Go ahead. Are you saying Trump?
No, I'm just putting like
Oh.
you got to put the nominees on the screen and then you pick
Oh, I
one.
see.
So I'm thinking Trump. I'm thinking Netanyahu. There's a rumor that Netanyahu's so paranoid that he's asking the Trump administration if they are secretly negotiating with Iran.
Yeah,
Because
I heard that.
Netanyahu doesn't want anyone to stop. He's like, I've been dreaming of this for decades, and now I'm worried that you guys might be negotiating behind my back.
You know, Trump is such an egotistical maniac that initially it came out that Netanyahu was pulling the strings, and Netanyahu led Trump, manipulated Trump into going to war with Iran. Donald Trump came out yesterday and goes, no one. I led him into the war. It's actually the opposite. He didn't lead me. I led him. It was my and then Trump goes, there's 5 or 6 reasons for the war: nukes, ballistics, terrorism. Trump goes, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Well, also though, but Trump's ego could be the thing that finally tells Israel to go screw. If those two would get their egos involved, Trump might just say, you know what, enough of this. All right, who else is on the list for Who the Man? It could be Kelly Osbourne. Oh, wait, let me do that again, Ron. Sorry. Kelly Osbourne now looks older than her mom. Is Kelly Osbourne the man today?
How is it possible? She truly looks like the grandmother. She looks older than her mother, and that's because Sharon Osbourne still has a nice round face.
I think I think it's the Ozempic that's taken over Hollywood. I have no idea. I met Kelly Osbourne once or twice over the years. She was a lovely, lovely gal. She was a little chubby. She had that cute chubbiness going on. She was cute as a chubster, but she didn't like the chub. And now she thinks she looks better that way, looking like, what do you say? Like she's a character in a Tim Burton movie.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, I do have Who the Man really quickly.
Go ahead.
So, New York City, let me find it on my phone. New York City, they put a list together of the top 5 speeders in the New York City area. Did you see this? It's called the New York City Hall of Shame, top 5 speeders.
All right.
Now, Ron, I'm going to ask you something.
Yeah.
How many tickets you think, speeding tickets, I believe in 1 year, by the way, 1 year, did the top speeder in New York City get? Because that's the person that's who the man is today.
So it's based on the number of speeding tickets
in 1 year.
Well, all right. I mean, I'll take a guess from a guy who doesn't even have a fucking license. I mean, does he get one once a week? That would be 365. Let's go half of that. Is he getting one once a month? That would be 24. My Rain Man number is 45.
So you think the top speeder in New York City is got 45 speeding tickets in a year, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're way off. And what amazes me about this list is the fact that it's really hard to speed in and around New York City to begin with. That's the one thing I'm amazed by. 5th place, Ron, in a gray 2024 BMW 760i. 5th place, the guy got 134 tickets last year. 5th place. Then we go up to 157 tickets. Oh, by the way, the guy in 5th place, he paid $20,000 already in speeding ticket fines for the year. $20,000. We could use that money.
You described the car. I bet you it sounds like the car had tinted windows. Probably, you know.
Oh, it has to. All right. So, let's just cut to the chase. Number one was in a black 2023 Audi A6.
Of course.
He got last year, he's number one. He got 259 speeding tickets in 1 year. He paid, are you ready for this? $63,000 in fines. I don't call that the Hall of Shame. I bow to someone like that. That's amazing.
Hold on. I can fucking tell you right now what that fucking guy does for a living.
Go ahead.
Give me the car model again.
What did I say?
Audi?
An Audi? Did I say
a black Audi? Yeah. And
a black 2023 Audi A6.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what's happening. First of all, the fines were $60,000. That's nothing to this guy.
63,000, right?
It's nothing to him.
You got to think
this guy is a finance bro. He don't give a fuck, and he's racing to work. He's racing to meetings. He actually doesn't give a fuck. He can afford it. By the way, you made a really good point.
No, Ron, a guy that's getting 259 speeding tickets a year, he's not racing in and out of work. This is a hobby. This is a hobby where he's on like Ocean Parkway, I think is a big road for this stuff. And they are just racing every single fucking night, man.
Oh, you think? No, I know what you're talking about, where they fucking meet up in like parking lots and they do the fucking donuts and shit.
They meet. No.
You're talking about? They do drag racing.
Yeah, dude, I did that in high school. That's nothing. They literally pick a parkway and they drag race. Have you ever been? Oh no, you don't really get in a car. I told this story, and it so happens that it'll be up on my other podcast, Opie and Carl, soon. Please subscribe to my other podcast. It's all the episodes I did with Carl. It's called Opie and Carl. But Carl and I were talking about the drag racing thing because a few years back, I was in Westchester, north of the city. I was coming home late at night, and all of a sudden, I was completely horrified, Ron, because it was a whole bunch of youths in cars that were all jacked up. There was like I don't know, each car had 4 or 5 people in it. And what they did on one of the highways north of the city, they slow down all the traffic. They start jamming on the brakes. And I'm there with my little family trying to just get home. I'm paranoid because they're cutting you off. They're jamming on the brakes. And what I learned, I didn't even know at the time, Carl goes, yeah, they're doing that to stop all traffic so they can have a fucking drag race down the parkway.
Oh, they're not. Okay.
Well, because there's a bunch of them, and they're taking turns who's racing next. And whoever's not racing in this pack of cars, their job is to completely shut down the traffic on the highway so they got a clear open road for their race.
Oh, I thought they were like menacing people on purpose. No, they're stopping traffic so they can have a fucking clear roadway. Yeah.
Oh, but they're also menacing people on purpose because they get a kick out of you being like, what the fuck's going on, and getting a little scared and paranoid. And then I was trying to get around some of these cars because I didn't know at the time. And sure enough, they were preventing any car from going more than, I think it was like 20, maybe 30 miles an hour. So they could open up the road for a race. And then they took turns all night long doing this.
Well, hold on. I don't have a license. Are you telling me at some point you don't get your license suspended for having so many speed? Can you have unlimited speeding tickets? Is that the answer? And not lose your license?
Ron, I'm with you. I would assume you can't. But if a guy...
How can you have that many tickets in 1 year and still have a license?
I don't know.
Is that legal? Like, does anybody know out there listening? I don't understand.
That's a very good question. There was a time when I was living in Boston, I had 3 speeding tickets in 3 separate states. And I, at the time, thought to myself, you got to calm the fuck down. I had a speeding ticket in New York because I was going from Boston to New York, upstate New York, western New York. I had a ticket in Massachusetts, and I had a ticket in either New Hampshire or Vermont. I had 3 speeding tickets, 3 different states at the same time. And I don't think knock on wood, I don't think I've had a speeding ticket since. That's been like 20 years at this point, at least.
Hold on. Here's my question. Here's my naive question.
Yeah.
Every time you get a speeding ticket, does your insurance go up?
Hell yeah.
So you're telling me this guy got 200 plus speeding tickets in 1 year? Like, how doesn't your insurance will drop you, won't they?
I would assume so. Now we're getting some knowledge from Queens. Those are red light camera tickets, all civil, not criminal. And I did the math. The number one speeder in New York, he's getting a speeding ticket every 33 hours. Every 33 hours in his life, he's getting a speeding ticket for the year.
So I would like someone else to answer our question. I'm really curious now. Like, I know if you own a home and you reach out to your insurance company 2 or 3 times they'll drop you.
Well, no, this guy Queens, I think he has knowledge. He's saying those are camera-generated tickets, not the same as moving violation. So I think if you get a camera ticket, maybe it doesn't affect you losing your insurance. I don't know.
Is it so? If you get actually pulled over by a police officer and get a ticket, is that a different type of?
That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that's a moving violation ticket.
Okay,
so,
all right.
Speaking of which, this fucking city, like, how much money do you need? I just noticed on our block, about 2 blocks from here, a road I take every morning to get the kids to school. They put a fucking red light camera right at the top of the fucking hill where I live. They're sneaking those cameras everywhere. Now you don't even need a cop to pull you over. It's just ka-ching, ka-ching. They're just automatically mailing you these tickets right in the mail.
Speaking of money coming in for public transportation,
yeah,
this was announced yesterday from the when you want to give Trump praise, let's give him praise.
Yeah,
right. I'm going to give Trump praise. The Trump administration just released, like, I don't know the exact number, but like it's a big number, like millions and millions and millions of dollars for New York City and for New Jersey for the World Cup in 3 months.
All right.
For the trains and the buses going from MetLife and all that shit.
Right. All right. Well, that's
so I have who demand now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to have to say it. My who demand is RFK Jr. because I'm very upset with him.
RFK, you're upset with RFK Jr. Why? Because you want a body like his, right, Ron? You want to be able to take your shirt off and work out in a gym with jeans on, right, Ron?
Dude, he's jacked.
He's jacked.
He's how old is he? 70 something?
He's probably in his 70s. And there was a time, and I know this is hard to believe, and I get it, but it is the God's honest truth. He worked out in the exact same gym as I. And I waited. I was on the same machine as him.
You mean like side by side, or like you use the machine? Oh,
when you're in a gym, all of a sudden you wait for somebody, right?
Oh, I see.
And then it's RFK Jr., so I'm gonna wait because I'm like hoping to get a slight interaction. Although he did do the show, he did the show once back in the day. And all of a sudden it would be my turn, and I would take the pin and move it all the way up. We're going all the way up. So I could do my clangs. Clang, 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 clang.
And I know what you did too.
What?
You purposely didn't wipe off his sweat so you could just fucking get that Kennedy DNA in you.
I'm not a fan of your homoerotic stuff. I know you sneak your homoerotic stuff.
The gym is fucking homoerotic, dude.
I'm not a fan of it, Ron. I'm not.
The gym is homoerotic because all you hear is guys go, and then with their fucking giant schlongs swinging in the locker room like that thing on a piano.
Ron, what are you doing, Ron?
I don't know. You know what it is?
In my gym. Sorry, because now you brought it up. Look, and once again, we're not doing any of our material. In my gym back in the day, I lost my VIP status, Ron. I don't have the same cred out there, but I used to have a VIP membership. And in the VIP locker room, it was all old guys completely naked. And you want to see what's going to happen to your ball bag in another fucking hopefully 20 years. Oh my God. I would assume these guys have to tie it in a bow to put it back in their underpants.
I have some free swimming passes to the Jewish Community Center
Yeah.
on the Upper West Side, near you. You want to talk about fucking old people in the locker room? This is the Jewish Community Center.
Yeah.
It's all old Jews. Holy shit. By the way, I don't know if it's happened yet, but all their balls were with white fuzz. There's no more black hair.
Oh my God, Rod.
They look like their testicles turned into saggy snowballs.
Right.
There's
it's we don't have to
sunspots. There's sunspots on it.
Liver spots and
there's fucking liver. There's liver spots. You can see the veins.
We don't have to do 20 minutes of this, Rod. Trust me. I think they got the point. Are you a meat gazer?
Dude, I can't get the image out of my.
Ron?
Am I a meat gazer?
Are you a meat gazer?
By the way, that's a great name for a steakhouse.
Meat gazer. No, but I do have to say it was my experience that the old guys in the locker room completely naked, they didn't give two shit. I don't think it was sexual by any stretch of the imagination. They just don't give a shit. There was one guy I talked to all the time. He was a lawyer. He had to be pushing 80. And as soon as he got in that locker room, he took all his clothes off. I don't think it was sexual. I really don't. And he would sit there and have small talk with you and give you those old school fucking jokes. And he had not a care in the world, as his ball bag was almost hitting the fucking rug.
When he was talking to you, did he have his hand on your knee?
I got it, Rad. I got it.
Greggy, come closer.
There you go. All right. You said you had something. What do you got?
So it's RFK Jr.
Oh, RFK Jr. Sorry. Yes.
So I'm very upset with RFK Jr.
Okay.
So listen, by the way, and I take it personal because I'm technically related to him. Because my mother's scissoring his first cousin.
We don't know that.
My mother has been with my mother's partner since I was 7 years old is RFK Jr.'s first cousin. My mother scissors a Kennedy. It's fucking gross. Anyways,
well, it's rusty scissoring now at this point. It's not. It's mushing. There's just a lot of mush. It's your mom, Ron. Jesus.
She has it coming. Listen, RFK Jr. took away the fluoride. Okay. Take away the vaccines. Okay.
Yeah.
Take away pasteurized milk. Okay.
Yeah.
Take away food dyes. Okay. But you crossed the line, buddy.
Really?
You know who's going after now?
What?
Dunkin' Donuts.
D&D. It's not old, mate. D&D. Why is it that their theme song?
Yeah.
I would go with D&D. D&D.
They should just call it Double D's.
Double D's. I get it, Ryan.
Double D's would be a better. So first of all, it's like a Benedict Arnold move because the Kennedys are from Boston. They're from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts is a Boston company.
Yeah.
And he's going after Dunkin' Donuts, and he has to be stopped. Do you know why he's going after Dunkin' Donuts?
I have no idea, Ryan. No idea.
He says Dunkin' Donuts puts too much sugar in their iced coffees. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, all right. I'm with him.
So apparently,
I do not like over-the-top sugary drinks myself.
Yeah.
I just don't, Ron.
So here's the reality. Here's the facts.
Yeah.
He's going after Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks because some of their iced coffees have 115 grams of sugar per drink.
Wow.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Is that a lot?
I think they allow you 10 grams a day of sugar or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, I would say so.
So Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks both have iced coffee. Listen, you ever seen those fucking drinks? They got the caramel syrup. They got the whipped cream.
Oh yeah.
Not only do you put the caramel syrup in it, they're putting the liquid sugar in it. They're putting the sprinkles.
It's a sugar bomb.
Do you remember that place, Osbourne Pond?
What?
Remember that place, Osbourne Pond? It was like a pastry coffee place. Am I saying it right?
I think I know what you're talking about, but your Boston accent is wild.
Oh, okay. Panera Bread. You know Panera Bread?
Sure.
Okay, it was Panera Bread. Dude, one or two people ended up having a stroke or almost dying from their extra sweet lemonade. They went into like sugary diabetic comas. So I get the issue, but I can imagine what having 115 grams at one point. What's it say?
Corn Def. I love Corn Def. He writes Obo Pond. The fuck?
So anyways.
Is it Oban? Is it this? Is it spelled like this? Wait, where's Bob? I can trust Bob. Is it? It's this, right?
Osbourne Pond.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's it. They used to have those lemonade fountain drinks, and people were fucking going into comas because of the amount of fucking sugar and caffeine.
I think RFK Jr. is a weird dude. I think he likes to have homoerotic workouts. He had one recently with Kid Rock. We all saw that. They were all sweaty and shirtless, and RFK Jr. was in his jeans. I think that's a little weird. I'm not going to lie to you, but I think he's doing some good stuff with our food, because our food is out of fucking control with the dyes and everything else that's in them.
Okay, fine. He gets thumbs up on. You know what? Essentially, they said they went to the American. You know, this is what the American food companies do.
Right.
I'm going to give you an example. Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
So they make Fruit Loops for the American consumer, and then they make Fruit Loops for the European consumer.
Yes.
Two different products. It's literally they use all natural ingredients, all natural food dyes.
Right.
Fruit Loops, produced by Kellogg's for Europe, only has 6 or 7 ingredients in it.
Yeah, all you need to know, Ron, in America, when you go to the bathroom in the morning, and if your poo looks like a fluorescent color, there's something wrong with our food. You get it?
They went to like
fluorescent looking poos.
Yeah. They went to the American food company to go, we want you to start making the product you're making for Europe here in America. We want the healthy version. That's what they said. We want the healthy version of your product.
There you go. All right. Enough of the RFK Jr. Enough about our food. Who gives a shit, right, Ron?
Yeah.
Who cares in the end? What else you got today? Oh, you sent me that video of
Oh, by the way, please show. Yes. We were talking about how there was probably almost a month of packed snow, like it was Antarctica in New York City. We were in a deep freeze for a month. Right. And then it finally melted.
Right. Well, so for the rest of the country, because I don't think they believe it, when all the snow melted, the amount of dog poo on the sidewalks was just absolutely insane. And I got to show the video for the people around America. They're not going to believe this is real.
It looks like AI.
People thought when their dog was pooing in the snow that it was magically going away. So then when the snow melted, this is what you got. Look at all that poo. Look at all that poo. That's one sidewalk in New York City.
Just one.
Look at all that poo. Is that insane or what? Oh my! Look at
dude. That's crazy.
That's insane.
You can't walk on the sidewalk.
Huh?
You can't walk on the sidewalk.
No, man. And our sidewalk out here is pretty bad, but nothing like that. But ours is not good either. So there you go. There you go.
So who cleans it? Who cleans that?
I think there's a law in New York City where you have to clean the sidewalk in front of your business.
Right.
And so I live in a building, so I think it's the building's responsibility, the sidewalk that takes up pretty much this whole block. They're responsible for cleaning. So I would assume sadly, some of the guys that work in this building have to get rid of the dog poo.
Let me ask you, because I know a lot of people in New York City do this now.
Yeah.
Because the sidewalks are filled with piss and shit from dogs.
Right.
You take your shoes off before you go inside your house. Don't. You don't, because you had to pause. It's bad.
You're not wrong, but I don't. In general, I don't. You're not wrong.
So they did this survey, and almost 100% of apartments and houses in New York City had fecal matter in their house just from coming from outside.
Damn it.
I take my shoes off now.
Yeah.
Even if someone picked up their dog shit a few minutes before you came around the corner, you're still stepping in the wetness of the shit.
Well, yeah, and the dogs just pee on everything.
Yeah, and not even that. How many times do you see people spitting on the sidewalk?
I'll say it again. Say it again. I was around for the first blizzard. The second blizzard, I was stuck in bed with this back issue. But the first blizzard, and because we were in a deep freeze, nothing melted. You realize how disgusting New York City really is. The amount of dog poo, the amount of yellow snow, the amount of throw up, the amount of garbage, the amount of gray and black snow from the soot and the pollution. You really, truly get a feeling of how disgusting a city is with so many people living in it.
You would so there'd be snowbanks on the side of the sidewalk, and if there was like an indentation in the snowbank, people interpreted that as a garbage can. People started throwing their garbage into the snowbanks where there was like little holes.
Oh yeah, man. Of course. So
it's like society breaking down. What's like? People just don't look out for each other. People don't give a fuck.
Of course not.
No one cares.
Of course not. That's obvious. So what else is going on? We're trying to avoid the war shit. That's just deeply disturbing.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. This is fun. You may be a little upset about this. When I say upset, jealousy.
I don't get jealous.
Envy.
I don't get upset.
Jealousy.
What do you got, Rod?
Well,
the Mariah Carey thing. You're obsessed with the Mariah Carey thing. For the people that don't know, I went to the same high school as Mariah Carey. And because of that, even when I was a huge radio star, that's many years, in the rear view mirror at this point, I understand. But I had my time on the top of the fucking mountain. And my high school said, man, you graduated from Harbor Fields High School. You are number 2 most successful person to ever go to Harbor Fields High School, because we had Mariah Carey too. Sorry. I know. Now I dropped down to 4 or 5 now. 4 or 5, Rod. 4 or 5. Some idiot that invented the Palm Pilot is ahead of me, and I'm like, what? Why is he ahead of me? I know I had to drop off in my career, but no one uses a Palm Pilot, so let me move back up the list, you asshole.
You said you used to be on top of the mountain. You know who never left the top of the mountain at your high school? Mariah Carey. She's never come down.
I never.
By the way, just for our viewers,
I never made it to number 1. I get it. I get it.
By the way, she's never left number 1.
I know, and I've moved down a couple spots. I get
it. Just can you give us the other 2 people? So there's Mariah Carey's ahead of you. The guy who did the BlackBerry.
No, the Palm Pilot.
The Palm. What the fuck's the difference? Palm Pilot.
He should be off the top 10 list. No one uses a Palm Pilot anymore.
Hold on, don't we have some Olympians?
And then some soccer chick. That's not fair. She's in a team sport. How is that fair? Put her out there by herself. She's not winning nothing. So get her off the list too.
Plus, it's a girl sport, right? Trump didn't even want the women's hockey team at the White House.
Trump's stupid. And I know this will trigger people. Trump's stupid. He's old school. There was a time when I watched women's sports. Yeah, it wasn't that impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. But it's come a long way. The girls playing Canada for the gold medal, Olympic hockey, it was insanely exciting. They have incredible skills now. Incredible. The WNBA has come a long way. They know what they're fucking doing in that sport too. But Trump has an old school way of thinking. He just thinks girls, ew, get in the kitchen, rattle the pots and pans, and change the diapers. He famously said on my show he doesn't change diapers.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, no, women are meant to be grabbed by bowling balls right in the cooch.
No, that's how he thought. I became tough shock jock from the old days, admitting stuff like this is stupid, but I started paying attention to women and became, dare I say, a feminist when I met my wife, and then when I had a daughter. I don't want my daughter to be some second-class citizen.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. You know what just made me think you're talking about.
Sorry, Rob, but before that, to be totally honest, I didn't care as much. I didn't care as much. I wasn't a dick towards women ever. My mom raised me right, but I didn't really pay attention that much.
You can honestly say right now, women's national hockey team and women's national soccer team are far superior than the men's. It's not even close.
What do you mean?
The national team, like the women's U.S. national soccer team, is the number one team in the world.
That's stupid because the men won the gold medal as well.
I know, but the women win at every fucking Olympics. The last time the men's hockey team won the gold was 47 years ago.
1980, Miracle on Ice, bitch.
The women win it every fucking year.
No, what the funny thing is about the men winning the gold medal in 1980? People thought that game was for the gold medal. They had to play for the gold medal after they beat the Russians. People don't understand that. But there was no guarantee they were going to win the gold medal after beating Russia.
The miracle on ice wasn't that they won the gold medal against Russia. The miracle on ice was you had college kids playing against professional grown Russians.
Right.
Who were on steroids.
Yeah, it was a true miracle on ice.
Dude, it's the analogy of Rocky when he goes, I must break you.
Well, the other part about the miracle on ice, do you know that game was on tape delay? That's how different the world was. Most people had no idea that the USA beat the Russians in the miracle on ice game. They had no idea. The game was on tape delay. Unless you had somebody at the Olympics that was going to give you a long distance call, the information didn't get around like it does today with the internet, with one tap of your keyboard and boom, it's everywhere. Back then, words still had to travel. We didn't have 24-hour news. We had none of that. So a lot of the people that sat down and watched the Olympics in 1980, it was a tape delay game and they did not know who won. How crazy is that? That's in our lifetime, by the way.
But, dude, that's 1980. Look how far. By the way, you know what you just remind me of? You ever see those movies not too long ago? Not even movies. Like, if you were a court reporter, and then the verdict came in, and then they would all run to the payphone. To call the editor, to call the newspaper.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Look, there were certainly people that knew. But in general, most people did not because we didn't have the flow of information we have today.
I'm going to assume at some point you probably had Michael Ruzioni on the show talking about the miracle on ice.
You know, Ron,
Michael Ruzioni.
I know who he is. I'm thinking. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
By the way, I'm surprised because where was that? That was in upstate New York.
Lake Placid.
Yeah, and you were doing shows in New York. You started off in Buffalo or Rochester. Like there's a connection.
I was a kid in 1980. I wasn't doing radio yet, you psycho.
How old were you in 1980?
4.
All right.
All right, maybe 6, 7, 9, maybe 10. I don't know. My math sucks these days, so I'll say 10.
Yeah. It's talking about girl sports.
Yeah.
The men's U.S. hockey team actually apologized to the women, saying, it was sensitive, we shouldn't have laughed, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's weird. So I don't a couple days ago, I'm just strolling and there's a Bill Burr clip.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And Bill Burr takes risks. I'll say that. He goes off on women's sports in the WNBA and he doesn't hold back.
I would say that Bill Burr is not a feminist.
Yeah.
I would say that. But he's off. I'm telling you, he's off. I played basketball my entire life, here and there. I still play. I still shoot. I still try to get in games, even though I'm a lot older, can't move that well. But I still enjoy doing it, right? The WNBA is really impressive. It's come a long way. It really has. And the hockey was fantastic. Hold on. John Courts just gave us $10. Good morning, Open Squad. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Johnny boy. John
have
Courts
you ever? Have you ever? Because I've experienced this. Have you ever played basketball against a woman who played in college or played semi-pro? I got destroyed.
Dude, we had a girl at my high school that was just as good as most of us. Just as good.
Yeah.
But times were different, man. She could have easily held her own on the men's high school basketball team. Easily. And there was back then, there wasn't really a path for her. I would assume, I didn't know her that well, but I would assume she went to college on some kind of lame-ass basketball scholarship because they weren't offering the women the same type of, scholarships they were men. But I'm assuming somebody got her. But then after that, she had nowhere to play. They didn't have a professional league. And this chick, I forgot her name, was unbelievable.
Yeah. So I remember one summer, Concord, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And so in the wintertime in Concord, New Hampshire, you have pickup hockey games. You go to White's Park and there'd be 2 or 3 rinks. And in the summertime, you go to White's Park and you play basketball. So for the pickup basketball games, I remember there were these 2 girls that were going to UNH on scholarships for basketball. So they were for the summer to stay in shape and play. They would play with the guys. Dude, they would always get picked before. When you're like, hey, I'm 2 captains and the captains pick one. They would always get picked before all the guys. They were so good. And by the way, women's skills, their hand, what's it called, the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Are much better than the men's.
Yeah, all right. We did it, Ron. Who gives a crap?
We did it?
No, I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know.
Barrister just gave us $20. He goes, had fish tacos from a sketchy taco truck last night. Been on the toilet past few hours with relentless, explosive diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha.
At least you're going to lose weight.
Well, then he writes, thought I couldn't get any sicker until I saw Ron was on today. I forgot Barrister doesn't like you. I forgot about that. Oh, wow.
That's right. Barrister, thank you for the money.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take your $20.
Yeah.
If that's what it takes to get these idiots to loosen their wallets and give us a few bucks, I'll take it.
Dude, it's funny. He said fish tacos.
Right.
Here's the one thing that I just can't get it out of my walk into a varsity women's locker room. Gross. It's bad, dude. It's I played varsity sports. A men's locker room doesn't smell. It just doesn't.
I don't know.
I'm not joking, dude. Walk into a women's fucking varsity locker room. It's low tide in August. It's fucking gross.
I played a lot of sports growing up, Ron.
Gross.
The men's locker room is rough. I know that's potpourri for you. I know that's like catnip for you, but it's rough for the rest of us.
Dude, I'll take fucking onion-smelling armpits over fucking rotting sardines any day.
Sardines. You know, in my high school, man, the life I lived is very different than my kids. Very different because they have figured out some shit. They figured out over the years that a female gym teacher, when I was going to school, was most likely a lesbian. We finally figured that out. And my example of this, and people could look it up, Harbor Fields High School, way out there on Long Island, home of Mariah Carey, #1 on the goddamn list, Ronnie boy.
Christmas.
The women's locker room at Harbor Fields High School, when I was going to school there, actually had an office in the middle of the locker room with a giant window.
Why?
That's heaven on earth. That's heaven on earth for a gym teacher that might like the ladies. And then finally we figured that shit out. Like, oh yeah, maybe this isn't a good thing. So, all right. Oh, what about Mariah Carey, by the way?
And just to let you know, this is my experience. If you're a woman and you play rugby, you're a carpet muncher.
Why? Why rugby?
Most women who play rugby are lesbians. 100%. I know that for a fact. I was in a lesbian for 9 months. I know these things.
How do you know that for a fact?
Because a lot of my mother's friends played rugby.
My favorite, by the way, my favorite women's sport growing up, and I went to some of the games, was field hockey. Women's field hockey. They made the girls wear skirts. Nowadays, I doubt they make them wear skirts. I bet you they figured that out too. But in my day, the girls would wear skirts. They would have just panties on under their skirts, and they had to bend all the way over because the men invented that sport. So whatever they use, I forgot what it's called, that stick with the curve for her pleasure. They were short, so they had to bend all the way over to play their sport. It was my favorite sport growing up. Oh my God.
They wore like those little knitted Scottish skirts.
Yeah. And what's the stick with the little curve for her pleasure? What was that called?
Yeah, I don't know the name of it. They were great shape.
Slugworth, who's just obsessed. Keep obsessing, Slugworth. That's what keeps the numbers going. The old man said panties.
Pantry. All right. Listen.
Slugworth. Of course, basketball is my favorite sport, but watching girls play field hockey was amazing when you have all those juices flowing as a young fucking teenager. With zits popping all over your face, just bubbling on your face. And then you find out that there's a field hockey game going on later in the day. And they have to bend all the way over in their skirts with their stupid stick with the curve.
I can top you. I'll take women's volleyball any day over women's field hockey. Come on. Well, they wear those tight. Dude, you can tell a woman's religion. Those fucking little Daisy Duke spandex fucking things. You can see the camel toe, everything.
You're not wrong, Ron.
And they're tall, they're blonde. Oh, yeah. It's been a while for me.
Look at you making believe you're straight.
All right. So you want to quickly do this? It's coming on the witching hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, my daughter's got to get to school early today.
All right, so we'll do this quick.
All right.
So they just came out with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees for 2026, and they have some categories. So here's the first category. Let's see. And let me know if they've been on your show.
All right.
So the first category is pop contemporary. These are the nominees for 2026.
Okay.
There's 3 women in this category. One went to your high school. We know who that is, Mariah Carey.
Right.
The other one is named after a color.
I don't.
Really? Seriously? You call yourself a disc jockey? She's named after a color. Like, just think of colors.
Oh, pink.
There you go. Have you ever been to a Pink concert?
Enough.
Oh. No,
enough.
I haven't. No, can I just say
enough with the trapeze act? Just sing your stupid.
Exactly.
Dude, she's singing her hit song from 2000, Upside Down on Ropes. Good for you.
Dude, I have people gone. They say like she's a trained gymnast, so she's up there spinning. They say it's nice. All right.
You pay all that money for a ticket, and then you leave with a neck ache because you're like this the whole time. Look it up. No, thank you.
Okay, the third woman in the pop contemporary. By the way, this girl's so fucking hot. Like, I would probably like eat a piece of her poo-poo on some Melba toast. She's hot. She's a Latina.
Ron, why does it have to go there when you think someone's hot?
Because I'm horny and I haven't been there in a while.
That's
so
debauchery.
So she's a Latina, super sexy hair. Her name has 3 syllables in it. It begins with SH.
Sheena Easton.
He goes by one word.
Shakira.
Yeah. Dude, she's hot, dude.
Oh, the hips don't lie, brah.
Dude, she's fucking.
Brah, the hips don't lie.
Right? Little poo-poo on the Melba toast, no problem.
I know, we don't go. No, how about when you like to go get like a fribble at Friendly's? That's what I would like to do with someone that's hot. Not eat their poo-poo, you psychopath.
You just aged yourself. Fribble.
Dude, how good were fribbles at Friendly's?
Does anyone even know what a fucking fribble is? I don't
give a shit if they do. And then you dip their fries in the fribble. I went strawberry. Shakira.
All right. The next category is rock alternative.
Okay.
There's quite a few in this category. The first band just went back on tour, and the prices were like $5,000 a ticket.
Fuck, go screw.
Who am I thinking of? They're from England.
Oasis?
Yeah, the brothers. They went. So Oasis is one of the nominees. The next band, heavy metal band, and I would have to say had some of the best, like back in the day was vinyl records, right? They had some of the best fucking artwork on their vinyl records.
Iron Maiden.
Bam! Do you even know a song from them?
Yeah, run to the hills.
Oh wait, so Dio? Who's the singer? Dio? Is that Ronnie James Dio?
Ronnie James Dio.
Run to the Hills. All right. By the way, this is one of my favorite bands. We were in the very famous autographed elevator at the Beacon Theater with Kerry King from Slayer.
Right.
I say to Kerry King, don't say anything yet. I say to Kerry, hold on. I say to Kerry King, dude, it's complete silence. And this Kerry King, co-founder of Slayer, who's got the fucking chin, fucking braided beard, everything, with his hot, sexy porno star girlfriend.
Right.
Dead silence, super tight. And I'm like, I'm going to break the silence. And I say, hey, the last 2 times I was here, I saw 2 really good rock shows. And I said, the first one was Godsmack, and it's the only time he recognized me. He just turned to me and he went. And then the second band, who's the second band? That's the nominee.
Black Crows, you idiot. Like this guy from Slayer, he could care less when you mentioned that you saw Black Crows at the Beacon.
No, Black Crows, the girlfriend, the slutty girl.
His girlfriend cared. He didn't.
I don't think he minded the Black Crows. But when I said Godsmack, like Godsmack couldn't even carry their equipment.
I don't know about that. Godsmack's awesome.
By the way, I take that back. Sully, I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
You know who you should apologize to Sully because you fucking threw out his fucking promo disc.
Oh, we talked about that over the years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And he also knew I was a huge fan of his. So
okay, here's the other guy. Damn it. I don't think this guy's alive anymore. I think he's from New Jersey. His first name's Jeff.
Wait, Jeff from New Jersey who's going
I don't. I think he's from this area. It's
a band?
No, it's just it's a solo artist. Jeff
Beck?
What's his what?
Beck?
No, but the last name begins with a B.
Jeff. I don't know.
Really?
No, yeah, really.
You want me to say it?
Yes, I'm not on Jeopardy. I don't give a shit.
Jeff Buckley.
Oh, Jeff Buckley. Jerry Shepardini. Jerry Shepardini goes Jeff Epstein.
Oh, that's the brother. Who is?
That's why we're bombing Iran, by the way. But let's not talk about it.
By the way, give me some info on Jeff Buckley.
I don't know much about Buckley. A lot of people really, really liked him. I couldn't tell you much about him. I wasn't a fan.
Is he still alive?
I don't think so. No, didn't he drown or something? I think he might have drowned.
That's the guy. Yes, Jeff Buckley had sort of like that melancholy, sort of like Elliott Smith. He's kind of like you remember Elliott Smith who OD'd?
Elliott Smith.
He's kind of like an Elliott Smith. Or the Lemons, the Lemonheads, remember them?
Wow, Dano, Evan Dando, or
the Lemonheads, yeah. Yes. That's kind of like Jeff Buckley. All right, here's the other guy.
Hey, man, so this guy, Casey Derula, 16 people watching said, okay, this is I hate liars, Ron. I hate liars. So I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I hate liars. You're a liar, Casey. And I'm done with all the liars out there. That's how many people are watching right now, not 16, you idiot. I can prove shit. 342, you liar. So now you gotta go for lying. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Wait a minute. I thought you told me like I thought you said there was like consistently 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people watching us.
Well, they roll through. At this very moment, when I took that picture, there's 342 people checking out this live stream right at this second. But then they roll through and then they go away and then other people check it out. So, you're not going to get all these people checking out the whole hour. So they're coming and going. But I hate liars. Like he's trying to take over the room by saying 16 people are watching it, and all I had to do is take a picture to prove your lie. You're a liar.
I don't think you had to justify it with this guy. You didn't have to justify it with this.
No, I like shoving it in their face every once in a while.
Right. All right. Let's see if you can get the next guy. By the way,
we did, DJ. All right, go ahead.
So the next nominee for Rock Alternative is a solo artist.
Yeah.
From England. He's got some iconic. He does the thing with his lip. I can't even do
Billy
it.
Idol.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Billy Idol said recently? All right, I got to get this quote right. Billy Idol, who, by the way, I had no idea. Supposedly he's from Long Island.
What?
I thought he was from England.
Well, he has an English accent.
But my whole life, I just learned recently, and I'm going to look it up again just to make sure. I just learned that Billy Idol is from Long Island originally. Hold on one second, Ron. Billy Idol from Long Island. Wait, he's an English singer. Wait, none of this makes sense. No, it says he was born in the United Kingdom, but maybe he lived on Long Island for a while. I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
You know who's from upstate New York and everyone thinks he's Australian?
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Oh.
Mel Gibson's fucking American, dude. Mel Gibson was born in upstate New York.
I think his family moved to England for a while or something. I don't know. Now we're getting way too confused. All right, listen to me. So Billy Idol recently said he was on the H. Let's be careful about how we say this. So Billy Idol was on the H, and he admitted recently to get off the H, he did the C. He did the blow.
Yeah.
He said he used that to get off the H.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
It's logical. That's actually logical. Yeah.
All right, back to your list. I hear kids are up.
All right, quickly.
Yeah.
So we have for the pop contemporary.
Sure.
Dude, I love this band. I think they're Australian. And I don't think the lead singer is alive anymore. Really, the name of the band is really 4 letters.
Oh, I know. And I swear I didn't look at this list because the Hall of Fame list every year I could care.
Go ahead.
Care 2 shits about.
Who am I thinking of?
In Excess, a band I fucking love.
Dude, they're so good.
I loved In Excess growing up.
Yeah.
All right, maybe not growing up. Well, sort of growing up because I you know.
Kick-ass rock and roll,
I was a child until maybe 2 years ago. So all right, when I was growing up, In Excess was one of my bands.
Dude, that guy he's not around anymore, right? I think he took his life in a hotel room.
The story of Michael Hutchence, I think.
Right, Michael Hutchence.
I saw a documentary on him years ago, and I'm trying to remember, but I believe that Michael Hutchence he was in I'm trying to remember. Something happened to him. I forget if it was an accident or he got in a situation on the street. Something happened to Michael Hutchence. And because of this incident, he lost the sense of smell. And they said if you lose the sense of smell, it will drive you insane for whatever reason. And that's where they're contributing the demise of Michael Hutchence to the fact that he lost his smell. I could be on that show. Is he lying or is he telling the truth? Is he lying or telling the truth? Is that a lie or the truth, Ron?
Well, I thought it was because of H. I thought it was drugs.
But supposedly he lost the sense of smell and it drove him insane.
I would have to say he was one of the best frontmen I've ever seen. He just oozed fucking rock and roll sexiness. He was the whole package. He had the look, the shape, the voice, the fucking hair.
The hair.
Are they Australian?
I don't know. You said that, so I'm assuming. All right, listen.
I don't know.
Here it is. Michael Hutchence lost his sense of smell and taste. I forgot that part. Following a 1992 assault in Copenhagen, where a taxi driver's punch caused a fractured skull and brain damage. The injury profoundly affected the sensualist singer, contributing to a 5-year decline marked by depression, rage, and personality changes. So I nailed it.
You know what it sounds like?
It sounds like losing the sense of smell and taste drove him nuts.
Dude, you're losing 2 of your senses. Like, that's crazy.
Ron, don't take the bait, but this guy, he woke up at 6 and he's been spamming the chat. One of my guys blocked 4 or 5 of his accounts. Anthony never, ever messaged Ron. He got up early just to say that. All right, we put you on the big screen. Ron, you don't even have to go there. We do way more than the dabble garbage. But there, you got your message on the big screen, you loser.
You know what it sounds
that early to spam a chat over and over again for a guy that doesn't give 2 shits about you, idiot.
You know what it sounds like with Michael Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Is like Lyle Alzado and all these fucking ex-football players, and they ended up like taking their own lives because of the what's it called? The brain.
The steroids.
No, from the concussions.
Oh, the CT.
Right.
CT.
Sounds like that's what he had.
Yeah, I guess. All right,
All
Ron,
right.
I gotta go.
Wait, there's a few more. Hold on.
All right, go. Let's move through it.
Yeah. So there's two more in the rock alternative category. The first, okay. It's a band. 2 words. I'll give you the last word. Division.
Joy
Division. I don't really know what I don't even know what. Give me a song.
I don't go deep with the Joy Division. Are they the ones that do How Does It Feel?
Are they English?
I don't know. I don't know much about Joy Division.
All right.
Like the cool kids listen to Joy Division.
Okay, here's the last band in this category.
I'm trying to find a Joy Division song real fast. Joy Division, because I really don't know much about them. Their songs. Oh, Love Will Tear Us Apart. I know that song. Okay.
How's it go?
I got it. Oh, Shadow Play. I know Shadow Play.
How's it go? Sing it.
I couldn't at this moment in time. I would have to hear it again. To be honest, I'm being honest, Ron.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I kind of know that. Kind of.
Are they kind of like a flock of seagulls? That type of genre of music?
No, they're moody. They got a little mood.
Moody blues. All right, here's the last.
Moody blues. I said moody.
All right. Here's the last group.
Nights in white satin.
Yeah. That's when you're on the H. That's a great song when you're on the H. So here's the last band in the category.
All right.
I'll give you the last word. It's a 2 words, the name of the band. I'll give you the last word. Order.
New.
Yeah, so I don't know much about these guys either.
New Order might be the How Does It Feel?
Yeah, it's one of yes.
Wait, I gotta look it up. I think New Order's the one with the How Does It Feel? Wait.
Like almost like REM.
I was a big fan of REM. Let's see, New Order. Blue Monday. I know Blue Monday. Bizarre Love Triangle. I know that song.
All right. So now we have one more category.
Oh my God!
There's actually 2 more categories. Are you ready? R&B and hip hop. The first for R&B and hip hop. I'll give you. It's a band. 3 words. I'll give you the last word.
Okay.
Clan.
Oh, Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Do you know a song?
Nah, man. A lot of people love the Wu-Tang. I never got into the Wu-Tang.
Now, here's another one. She's a female solo artist. I don't even have to guess. You could probably just guess. Her last name's Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
She's great. For real, she's great.
Here's another band. Dude, I think they're from Boston. The last 2 words, the last word is edition.
New Edition.
Isn't that a boy band?
Yeah, I guess. Weren't they like the Black Backstreet Boys type of band or something, right? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wasn't New Edition Bobby Brown?
Bobby? Yeah, that might have been Bobby.
That's Roxbury, Dorchester. That's a suburb of Boston.
Dude,
all right.
By the way, it has to be noted that you suck at trivia. The band is Blank Edition. Like, and then I feel good about myself that I'm getting these.
Dude, I got to give you softballs. You're not good at this. You couldn't even get the Billy Joel thing.
The next band is Blank Division.
All right. The last artist is a solo artist. He's a black man.
Yeah.
His initials are LV. Solo black man.
Luther Vandross.
That's it. Luther.
Luther.
Give me a song, you know?
No, I don't know Luther.
All right. Now here's weird. Now this is the other category. It says other.
Okay.
I don't know why it says other.
Okay.
He's going in as a solo artist. He started off as a drummer, then became the lead singer, but he's going in as a solo artist under the category other. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Phil
Weird Al
Collins.
Yankovic.
Phil Collins.
Oh, Phil Collins. Yeah, he had quite the run. All right.
And then there's two more female. So 2 more, and that's it on the other. It's a female bull dyke country singer. Female bull dyke country singer. Her initials are M.E.
M.E. Wow, I don't M.E. Bull Dyke country singer. What?
I think she's a lesbian singer.
Melissa Etheridge?
Yeah. You got it. Melissa Etheridge.
Come
and then the last one.
Window.
And the last one.
You know the story of Melissa Etheridge? She got some juice from David Crosby back in the day, so she could have a child. I think
they did it naturally.
I think that's how the story goes. That she got a little juice from David Crosby so she could have a kid. Is that true? Wait, let me.
Did they have a? So did she have a kid?
I mean, some of this stuff I haven't thought about in so long. I got to make sure I'm right. Melissa Etheridge, David Crosby. All right. Okay. Rock icon David Crosby was the sperm donor and biological father of 2 children, daughter Bailey and late son Beckett, born to singer Melissa Etheridge. And
they didn't do it naturally.
So she got some juice from David Crosby so she could have kids. That's interesting.
Boy, I would like to know the reasoning for that. I mean, he's a musical genius. All right, the last. I know you got to go. The last one.
Minutes ago, Ron.
The last one.
Yeah.
She's a sultry black woman, and every man in America has made love to her music. She goes by one word, 2 syllables. Even the name is sexy. One word, black woman. You made love to her music. One word, 2 syllables. 4 letters. It's 4 letters.
She's sultry, Rod. She's sultry.
Who is it?
Sade.
Oh, yeah.
Sade.
No one had. She was like the Barry White of women.
Oh, my God, Rod. Well, your fantasies are weird. You want your women to have deep voices.
Dude, you definitely would whack the weenie to Sade songs.
I don't even know if I can name a Sade song. I was more of a
Dude, punch one up. Just say Sade hit and play it. It's
yeah, but we just learned you would like your women with deep voices.
She's like Chris Isaac on the beach singing.
All right, let me this is what I learned today. Ron likes his women with deep voices. Ron drinks out of a very, very questionable coffee mug. Ron hates the smell of a women's locker room, but doesn't mind the smell of a men's locker room.
Yeah.
Did I get it all right, Ronnie Babes?
Opie, you're like a court reporter.
All right, I gotta go.
You nailed it.
I really gotta go. Ron Berman Comedy on all the socials. This is a quick out.